Hi everyone, and welcome back to Midnight Search. I hope you all are awesome as always. Today's topic is to identify the narcissist lurking around you that you might not be aware of. We'll state the 10 phrases that would never come out of a narcissist. Make sure you stick till the end of the video, as you may never know what might be the factor that explains the toxic behavior of someone you interact with on a daily basis. If you like the video, make sure to toss around a like and subscribe to the channel for more content on relationships and mental health. A narcissist is someone with an exaggerated sense of self-entitlement. With a unilateral train of thought of self-service, narcissists tend to play a different ballgame than the rest of us. In this video, we're going to talk about the 10 phrases you would never hear from a narcissist. Without further ado, let's head over to the first one. Please forgive me for what I did. It won't happen again. Apologies are often offered at the cost of one's ego. Hence, a lot of people find it hard to come to terms with acceptance of their mistake and hence asking for forgiveness. However, in a relationship, there is always room for self-reflection and therefore admittance of culpability. Narcissists feel that they are exempted from apology. This is in part due to the fact that narcissists always feel that they are right, so they expect you to suck it up and move on. A regular person will apologize whenever they feel they've wronged someone, but for a narcissist, that is a big no. Narcissists consider themselves above social norms, always thinking themselves above the rest and incapable of any wrong. Number 2. I'm going to take responsibility for that. A narcissist always seeks to gain control, but never wants to be responsible for the outcome, unless of course everything goes accordingly to their plan and their intended result occurs. But in the case things don't go as originally intended, they would unmistakably place the blame on others. The blame game can be general, for example, the organization, the teachers, the government, etc., or it can be targeted towards someone specific. More often than not, narcissists blame the person who is most close to them. They can be a family member, a friend, a spouse, a wife, or a lover. This is because they carry a false notion of perfection in their minds. Number 3. I'd like to take some time off for self-reflection. Narcissists avoid self-reflection because they're afraid they might shatter their imaginary castle of glass in which they deem themselves perfect. Therefore, they never delve into that side of themselves. This makes them not true to themselves and hurt others close to them. This is one of the big causes that narcissists avoid seeking counsel and therapy. Whenever someone raises the topic, they will go on the defensive. Number 4. It's okay, we are good. If a narcissist doesn't apologize, they also do not forgive. They think that life is a struggle in which you need to fight to stay on the top. People are considered as liabilities to them, and if someone commits an error, in their pursuit for perfection, they don't seem to forgive. Instead, they find ways to hit back. In the case they get an apology from someone, they consider it as a personal achievement and feel a sense of superiority. Their selfish makeup is void of forgiveness because they don't find it in themselves to even forgive their own self. Number 5. You don't seem fine. How can I help you? A narcissist would never act selflessly because they would only engage in endeavors with personal gains. In case they do, there will always be a hidden ulterior motive of self-service. This makes them crippled of physical, emotional, or mental empathy. Their behavior can be attributed to some childhood trauma. Some unfulfilled needs when growing up leads them to feel entitled to everything as adults. Number 6. I cannot get over what you did. You shouldn't have done it. A narcissist thrives when dominating, and they would always like to make themselves the center of attention. When things go haywire, they don't hold back from shaming the victim and making them feel guilty all the time. Also, they'll keep reminding the person of their mistake from time to time. However, when the tables turn, they won't show their emotions as they see it as a sign of weakness. Narcissists won't take the other person seriously or even discard their opinion. They encounter barriers while trying to deal with emotional problems due to absence of knowledge of their own character. They won't pay heed to any emotional matter and move on, as they consider it a waste of time. Number 7. I am alone. I need emotional help. This point is linked to the previous one. As discussed before, a narcissist lacks emotional subtlety. For this reason, they prosper on devaluing others. This is because they want to manipulate others for their own corrupt agenda and want you to look at things through their narrow perspective. For this reason, they are too protective of their ego and will not seek help in any case. Number 8. Are you having any problems? Let me know if I can be of help. Whenever a narcissist hears your worries, they'll come up with their own. Instead of sharing your emotional burden, they'll underpin you with theirs. Simply put, they don't care for your problems and are only interested in things with their own benefit. In this case, it would be better to not share stuff with people who are not willing to hear them. If you share a serious family problem with them and how it is affecting your work, they will counter it by telling you how they almost missed a show at a local cinema and how much it stressed them. Because every word you utter should somehow be related to them, or else they will lose interest. They simply lack the capacity to even care. Number 9. Good job, my friend. You did great. Ironically, what a narcissist wants to hear all the time, they won't reciprocate, even a slight bit. They will never praise you or uplift you. This is because it goes against their agenda of shining light on themselves. For this reason, they always befriend people less powerful than them so they can belittle them. This type of behavior is typical in posses of high school girls or boys. The alpha male will degrade a certain individual to feel good about himself. They will take every opportunity to belittle you in order to stay on the top and be assertive in front of others. And finally, number 10. Thank you very much for your favor. If you are in a relationship with a narcissist and you go out of your way to adjust work in order to make time for dinner plans or buy a gift, know for sure that you're going to get criticized for one trivial detail you missed out on. Instead of being grateful for your efforts, they will try to undermine you and make you feel bad about one thing or another. This behavior is constant in every aspect of the relationship. In any case, they will not appreciate you. Narcissists don't care about their impression in your eyes, as long as they have something to gain. When they do show appreciation, it is very plastic and fake, because genuine appreciation is not a part of their DNA. And there you have it. We hope the video helped you. And once again, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.